What if your most powerful GPS isn't your phone, but your tongue, your fingertips, or even the subtle pull in your gut? We're often told to trust our instincts, but what if those instincts are deeply rooted in the often overlooked wisdom of your non-dominant senses? For centuries, we've been taught to rely on our eyes, but a profound truth about your intuition has been hiding in plain sight, or rather, in plain taste, touch, smell, and sound. Imagine if every subtle scent could guide your next big life choice, or a specific sensation could reveal a hidden truth. This video exposes how to decode the secret language of your senses to unlock your personal intuitive blueprint and reshape your destiny. Listen, I used to rely only on sight for decisions, until science revealed these non-visual senses' power to unlock intuition. NCBI 2025 explains multisensory integration as senses beyond sight enhancing intuition, with fMRI showing limbic activation for decisions by 30%. This means your intuitive blueprint isn't visual, it's multisensory, evolving with attunement to rewire perceptions dynamically, as positivepsychology.com notes in Sensory Wisdom. Many overlook non-visual senses as minor, but evidence debunks that. They shape intuition, like in therapy, reducing stress by 25% via touch. Very Well Mind highlights smell activating memory via limbic system, while Journal of Sensory Studies ties sound to mood enhancement by 20%. I felt decisions limited by sight until attuning to touch. It was like my blueprint woke up, reshaping intuition therapy couldn't reach. The shift hit learning senses' role in intuition, rewiring blueprint through attunement, making decisions feel accessible and empowering. Ultimately, these 5 senses are your blueprint's conduit, adapting to attune, integrate, and thrive, reshaping up to 30% of decisions with focused sensory mastery. Wait, so could ignoring these senses be the blind spot keeping us from unlocking our intuitive blueprint? As positivepsychology.com describes, without attuning senses, subconscious dominance blinds us to intuitive choices we could make. Let me share a turning point from my journey. It struck during a low point after yet another visual dominant decision. Stuck in decision cycles, I realized senses' rigid blocks from past were limiting blueprint, until learning attunement could reroute them. Those blocks formed early ran unchecked, veiling ways attunement and new intuitions could reshape until embracing the senses. Activating attunement sparked intuition, opening blueprint doors I'd ignored, transforming life from limited to limitless. All right, let's make this actionable. Here's your 4-step guide to attune these senses, backed by sensory psychology empowering millions to unlock blueprints. Step 1. Identify. Journal daily sensory triggers to spot patterns, as Very Well Mind shows it builds awareness in weeks. Don't let dominance dull this. Unattuned senses limit blueprint, as NCBI warns, so attune actively to keep intuition flowing. Step 2. Decode. Analyze each sense's influence on your intuition, leveraging sensory insights for blueprint reform. Step 3. Integrate. Embody senses through practices, as studies confirm diverse attunements accelerate intuition. Step 4. Reshape. Track and adjust sensory outcomes with visible shifts in 4 to 6 weeks. Let's personalize this. Take a breath with me to activate your sensory blueprint. Relax your gaze or close your eyes gently. Inhale slowly for 4. Hold softly. Exhale for 6. Feeling senses align, just like that. Imagine embracing your senses' power, intuiting freely, blueprint smoothly, releasing blocks that no longer serve. Breathe out again, anchoring this intuitive strength deep, like a natural inner mastery taking root. When ready, open your eyes, noticing that intuitive energy lingering, ready to guide your blueprint ahead. Your blueprint isn't visual. These 5 senses give you the tools to unlock it, but it starts with that first step today. This isn't minor, it's your senses' real power to attune, integrate, and thrive, turning intuitions into strengths you never imagined. If this sparks something, comment "Blueprint activated." Let's create a community sharing stories of sensory unlocked intuitions. Remember, you're not defined by sight. Through these senses, you're crafting tomorrow, one attuned intuition at a time, and that potential is limitless.